Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we'll be looking at my Michael Jordan collection. Nothing too crazy. Um, and if you watch any of my previous videos, you know I collect mainly baseball and football. Having said that, we'll go ahead and get into it. And most of it's cards. There's a few magazines, but we'll go ahead and other odd collectibles. We'll go ahead and get into it. Um, You may have seen these especially if you're a Jordan collector. They're the foil $100 bills, and they're pretty cool. And then there's a Ben Franklin, but um, he's my favorite founding father. Um, but there's two of the Michael Jordans. There's the gold and the silver foil, and then here's three more silver foil. I believe the gold I bought at a show for like $10, and then the silvers I got at the last show I went to for about $10 for the four, or $8 to $10, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm not sure what they go for on eBay. I haven't looked, but anyway, here's a Sports Illustrated from '91, and that's Air Power. Pretty cool. It doesn't have the shipping label or address on it, which is nice. It's in pretty good shape. Actually, a coworker gave me that. He was getting ready to move, and he was downsizing. So he asked me if I wanted, and I said, absolutely. You know I collected. So, and here's a Beckett when Michael Jordan um, got into baseball, and that's from April of '94. So, and then more recently, I think I picked this up about a year ago. It's celebrating the GOATs. And that's actually, I might, looking at the date, I probably bought that about 3 years ago. I didn't know I had it that long. So, yeah, it says display until January of 2022. So, and there's the back there. Air Jordan. All right. And we'll look at the starting lineup. These were big back when I first started collecting. And of course, that comes with 2 trading cards, which I think are pretty cool. So it's in pretty good shape. A little yellowing on the plastic, but that's to be expected. All right, we'll go ahead and get into the cards. And these are some jumbo cards I got from Upper Deck. I can't recall if I bought these directly, but it's a set there. And it highlights some of his better moments in the NBA. And, well, you know, you could probably make a 300 set card of that, but second straight title, record setting. It's a repeat title, and then 5-time NBA champion. Yeah, so those were out of order. This is number 6. So, and those were Upper Deck, and on the back here you can see his Gatorade. So, all right. Next up, this is when Jordan made his comeback, and this was from '95, and you see his number is 45, when his number is normally 23. And those were numbered to 10,000. So, and even though it's been in this holder for all these years, it still has some chipping there. You can see that, but still a cool card. There's the back. All right. And then here's the upper deck hoop, and it's like a NBA magazine, but it's actually a card. And he retired in 99. It's hard to believe it's been that long. But that's from Upper Deck, of course, from 99. All right. These are some of the raw cards. And when these were, well, they're still affordable, but when they're even cheaper a couple of years ago, I was just buying lots of the All-Star hoops. I know they're pretty flooded, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then the base card. That's times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there was a like a gold parallel or yellow. Not sure. And I have 2 of those. I didn't know I had 2 of those until I was digging through my boxes this afternoon. And on the back of this one is a flare insert, and that's hardwood. That's pretty cool. Hardwood leaders, rather. All right, and then the Jordan Fleer 88, 89. And then this is a, I don't want to say reprint, it's like a, well, fake, more or less. And I bought it knowing that. I only paid like $2, and I got 2 of them. So I know they're fakes, but they're good fakes. Not good if you're trying to obviously resell them or trying to buy them, obviously. But this is an actual Fleer Decade of Excellence. I wanted to buy one of those before they got a little too expensive. And then here's the Fleer 90. And that's sadly off center. But I remember buying a lot of these cards at a shop for like $1 a piece back in the day. I think it's just when I got out of the Army, actually. There's a Olympics card, and there's an Upper Deck. I don't know what you call that. It's not a coin, but, and then Michael Jordan league leaders, and that's times 3. And All-Star. Then and, is that, yeah, then and now. And then a hoops. Let me put these down here. I think that's a 91 or a 90, 89, 90. And then maybe a 91 there. So then 91 All-Star, and then Skybox, and Upper Deck, and then the Stadium Club, dunking on Patrick Ewing. And I think there's a starting lineup card just like this, which I'd like to add someday. Members' Choice, Collector's Choice, Hoops, Pump Up the Jam, and then Pointman, and Upper Deck SP, I believe. Could be wrong. Then Inside Outside. Got that at the last Chantilly show for like, I don't know, $5. And then Upper Deck. I don't know if that's part of a subset, so I think I have a few of those. And this might be another one, but I could be wrong. But it is Upper Deck. Another Upper Deck. 93. Metal Universe. And the hologram. from Upper Deck is pretty cool. And then the Jordan Rookie Baseball 91 SP. And then like a minor league card. The Barons, I think. Another Jordan, and that's the blue parallel. Black Diamond, Diamond Gallery. And I've always liked this card, Living Legends from Fleer. And then the Topps Finest, not the refractor, of course. And then Electrified, Skybox insert. And then a couple more starting lineups from 88. And then All-Star Team sticker from 88, I believe. And then the Upper Deck Kobe and Michael Jordan, of course. All right, last stack. And these are some of the graded cards I have. Not a whole lot, but it is my earliest Jordan, actually. 87 sticker, near mint 7. And then the Archives. Bought that from eBay a couple years ago. And I can't remember where I got this, but I actually got that graded myself long time ago. I think I got this grade at the same time, and that got a 9 as well. Then the 1988 Fournier. I guess that's, I don't know if that's like French, but that's an 8, and that's a pretty cool card. It just has the logo man on the back. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's French, or I think I knew the origin when I bought it, but I can't recall. So these are a couple more 89-90 hoops, and those would be a 7.5, and those are of course, the SGC old label. And then wrapping up the video, this one of my most recent purchases is 87-88 Bull Schedule from Budweiser. That's an excellent 5. Actually, there's one more card back there. And then, of course, that's a Budweiser. Sponsored by, and the giant slab. I like it a lot. All right, last card is a 88 Coca-Cola Classic. Can't beat the feeling, that's what it says. And that line there, if you can see it, I thought that was on the card, but it's not. It's on the penny sleeve, luckily. Yeah, that's from actually 89. So, all right, that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Bye for now.